Basically, it's a love story, but it's also a very funny and witty book. It's really about overcoming prejudice and accepting people for who they are. What I love is the interaction between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy, both extremely proud but secretly in love.
It's just a classic superhero story set in the modern day. The Joker is back, and it's up to Batman to save Gotham City from its impending doom. It's a proper thriller with fast-paced action and great special effects. Well worth a watch.
It's quite old now, but it's become a classic. It gives a troubling vision of the future, and I guess it's a kind of warning about depending too much on technology. It was pioneering cinema of its day. None of the special effects had ever been done before, and its use of colour gave it a really special atmosphere.
From the moment the professor finds the body of the curator in the Louvre, you just have to find out what happens. The whole mystery of the murder and the clues and the puzzles keep you reading on. And most of the chapters end on a cliffhanger, so it's a real page-turner.
Hey, Auntie Rach, here's that book you lent me. I know it's one of your favourites.
Oh, you can keep it if you like, or pass it on. I've got it on my Kindle now for reading.
What? You've got a Kindle?
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't got one.
I have got one. At least I have an iPad mini. It does the same kind of thing.
Is that right? Well, I love my Kindle.
But Auntie Rach, you always said you hated the idea of reading books on a screen. You said you liked turning proper pages.
I know. I was a real sceptic. But your uncle brought me one for my birthday, and as soon as I downloaded my first book, I just fell in love with it. It's like I have a whole library in my handbag.
Well, you were the last person I'd have thought of as a Kindle fan. It was you who gave me my love of books. I used to love going to the local bookshop and the library with you when I was a kid.
I know, Lucy. I loved those times too. And I really don't want the local shop or library to close. But you know I travel a lot in my work, and my Kindle doesn't weigh down my luggage like my books did. And it's so much cheaper too.
Yeah, I know. Downloads are about half the price of printed books and
I don't have to plan in advance what I want to read.
Sure, I can see all that, but I've just always thought of you as my book auntie, that's all.
Well, I still am, just in a different way. Anyway, I thought you students were meant to be permanently plugged into one gadget or another.
Yeah, you're right. I spent half my life on my computer at college and the other half on my mobile or iPad. But I like a break from a screen sometimes.
I can see that, but...
Yeah, just curling up in bed with a good novel or sitting reading in the sun. Oh, it's my idea of heaven. Screens aren't much good in the sun.
Well, yes, but my Kindle's great for reading in bed and...
OK, Auntie. I get it. You're a complete convert.
Hi, Eddie. Did you have a good weekend?
Hi, Greg. Yeah, not bad, thanks. I saw a good movie with some friends. Hey, there was a trailer for a 4D film. It looks amazing.
4D? I thought most people had given up on 3D. The last 3D film I saw was Avatar. Well, that was pretty impressive, but since then most 3D films seem a waste of time. And those silly glasses just drive me mad.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But this 4D idea sounds quite cool. The seats in the cinema move and vibrate to match the action on the screen. So you get more of an intense experience, especially from an action movie.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. You might end up covered in Coke or ice cream. To be honest, I can't remember the last time I actually went to the cinema. It costs a fortune. Well, give me a download to my laptop any day.
Oh, come on. You can't beat the group experience of going to the cinema. What I love is knowing the whole room of people is feeling the same thing.
For me, the people are the problem. I always end up behind someone who talks through the whole thing, or they eat crisps or popcorn. What I like about downloading is watching a movie when it suits me, and in peace and quiet.
Yeah, streaming a film to your PC or TV at home is okay. But, a lot of movies were created for the big screen. Mm-hmm. The colour, the sound. Everything needs to be on a big scale. You can't watch something like that, like Star Wars on a tablet or a mobile.
Yeah, you got a point there. Some films are better at the movies, but I still don't enjoy the experience much. And me and my girlfriend Lisa can never, ever agree on what to watch. So she watches her movies on the TV and I watch mine on the laptop.
Oh, you old romantic.
Oh, that sounds awful, I know. But Lisa's into all these black and white foreign films. It's all a bit heavy for me, and I just find those subtitles too distracting.
All foreign films are in black and white and full of misery, I mean, there are some really, really great comedies and thrillers. Oh. Do you know what? I'll lend you a few of my DVDs.
OK, yep, fair enough, that's a deal. Maybe I'll surprise Lisa and take her to the arts cinema.
Ooh, one step at a time, Greg, one step at a time.